But one moment, 1 second, changed everything. Every single human finds himself on a dark place, standing in front of an unknown, gigantic being shrouded in black shadows.
What you just saw was actually a small part of an enemy that I recently created using artificial intelligence. And of course, there's a little more to it, and you'll see the rest of it later on. I'm pretty sure everyone has dreamt of creating his or her own anime, movie, cartoon, whatever, when he was a child, or probably even in the last couple of years. I feel like it's possible for pretty much everyone right now. Therefore, I wanted to show you how I created my own anime using artificial intelligence and how you can probably do it as well.
In the first step, I obviously needed a script, and I started to ask ChatGPT to come up with some good ideas for an anime. In the end, I really didn't like any of these, therefore I decided to use my own idea and use ChatGPT to support me writing the script. For my anime, I decided that I'm going to use real-life footage and turn that footage into an anime, especially since there is an AI tool that is really good at this that came up recently. First of all, I scrolled through Pexels and picked some of the clips there that could fit my anime. In a second step, I also went outside into the nature, if you want to say it like that, to shoot some of my own shots. Since we got the footage right now, we have to turn that footage into an anime, and I recently found an AI tool that is really good at doing so. The name of that tool is Domo AI. You need a Discord account for this, and then you can join the official Domo AI Discord server or just text the Domo AI bot in private. Here you can use the /video command, drag your footage into the scene, describe the scene, and then you can choose between different styles. I personally went with anime version 1. After that, you wait a couple of minutes and then your anime should actually be ready. Here you have a good comparison of what the videos look like before and what the videos look like after. For my anime, I personally also needed some special effects. I wanted my character to have some electricity, for example. Therefore, I started to import my original footage into After Effects and added the electricity effect right there. Then I exported that footage and dragged it right into Domo AI once again and turned that footage into an anime as well. And as you can see, this is the before and this is the after. As seen in the intro, I also had that dark creature and me standing in a dark spot. To get that effect, I started to film myself in front of a green screen and imported that green screen footage into After Effects. I removed the green screen, put myself into a dark scenery basically, and added some flames to it. Then I exported it, and once again I dragged the footage into Domo AI and turned it into an anime. Since I wanted a good voice for the narrator, and my voice is actually shit guys, I decided to use 11 Labs and the AI voices over there to create the voice for my narrator. I used the text from my script, put it in there, and then clicked on generate to generate the voice. In the end, it's important to put everything together, therefore I opened Premiere Pro, took all of the finished anime footage, dragged it into Premiere Pro. I also added the voice that I exported previously from 11 Labs, dragged it into Premiere Pro as well, and then I cutted everything so that it basically fits together. For a good anime, you obviously also need some good sound effects and some good music. Therefore, I started to import some sound effects into Premiere Pro and drag them to the right positions. I also added some music to the video. I actually used the music from Epidemic Sound, but basically everything works.
And this was actually pretty much all I did. I'm sure you want to see the finished anime, so here it is.
Every human being has special abilities. Some are good at running, some are good at learning, and others might be good at motivating others. But what if every human being had a quirk that suits his personality and his abilities? And what if all 8 billion humans were thrown into a gigantic battlefield, fighting until only one single individual remains? We're writing the year 2084. Some are hitting the gym or the pavement, getting their daily dose of exercise while others are diving deep into their studies, and yet others are just chilling with their friends. But one moment, 1 second, changed everything. Every single human finds himself on a dark place, standing in front of an unknown, gigantic being shrouded in black shadows.